So you're thinking about moving to Grand Prairie, Texas. Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living in Grand Prairie, Texas. Also, if this is your first time on the channel and you would like insider information about moving to the Dallas area, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, tap that bell notification so you can be the first to know about the market here in Dallas, Texas. Now let's get into today's video. Grand Prairie, Texas. Now, this is one of my favorite cities in the entire Metroplex. And there's so many things to love about this city, but the city does have some cons as well. So as we break down today's video, we're gonna go through both and just give you a better understanding about living and playing in the Grand Prairie area. One of the pros of Grand Prairie, Texas is that it's centrally located. You actually have tons of ways to get to different places. So for example, if you need to get downtown Dallas, you can get there in about 17 minutes. If you want to have some entertainment, nice restaurants, go catch a Mavs game, you're about 17 minutes away from downtown Dallas, which is great if you're living in that Grand Prairie area. Also, if you need to get to the airport, you can get to Love Field in about 23 minutes and about 12 minutes away from DFW International Airport. So it's very centrally located, makes it easy for you to travel where you need to travel to. Also, if you want to go to the Fort Worth area, you're about 26 minutes away. Now, of course, all of these things depend on traffic. If there's a Cowboys game, for example, going on, or a Rangers game, those times may vary. But on average, you can get to where you need to go pretty quickly living here in the Grand Prairie area. Another pro of Grand Prairie is that it has so much entertainment just in Grand Prairie. For example, you can go to Epic Waters, which is the largest indoor water park in North Texas. It has over 80,000 square feet. It's open year round, and they have water slides, there's flow riders, there's a wave pool, there's even cabana rentals. So just being able to go and have that indoor fun at a water park, you can do that here in Grand Prairie. Also, another advantage of Grand Prairie is that we have what's called Boulder Adventure Park. Now, this is a year-round indoor adventure park, and so many different things that you can do, from rock climbing to rope courses, zip lining. There's even archery. Yeah, I said that right, archery. If you want to go out there with your bow and arrow and see what you can do it in Boulder. You can do it here in Grand Prairie, Texas. Maybe you're looking to do a little bit something different, but still have fun in Grand Prairie. Well, we have the main event where there's different arcades, there's bowling, there's a lot of different activities that you can do at the main event. Once again, centrally located here in Grand Prairie. Now, I can go on and on about entertainment here in Grand Prairie, but one thing that we definitely have to include is if you have that need for speed, you gotta go check out that new Andretti. There's so much to do there, from indoor karting to games to laser tag to bowling. This is the it spot. It just opened up this year. So if you're looking for fun, you got that need for speed, Andretti's is definitely where it's at here in Grand Prairie. So another pro of living here in the Grand Prairie area are the restaurants. Now, if you like a variety of food, Grand Prairie has options. Everything from Asian food, American food, Greek food, Italian food, seafood. If you have some taste for barbecue, swing on by Loop 9 Barbecue in the Epic Center. It's definitely a great option for you. Now, also, one of the places that me and my wife love to go to is the Doors. Now, this has Mexican, it's more like a modern Mexican food. And what I really like about it is the ambience. When you get there, you got a view of the water. In most cases, it's just a vibe. It's an entire vibe when you're in there. The food is really good. I typically go with the steak fajitas with the beans and the rice. It's just amazing. So just a great experience. It's on 2 levels. So if you wanted to, if you reserve it right, you can go ahead and sit at the top, get a nice view of the water. They do the water show that's right across from you. And if you time it right, you can even get a little bit of that sunset with the water, with the food, with the music. Oh man, I'm telling you, you definitely want to check out the Door here in Grand Prairie, Texas. Another gem that I found here in the Grand Prairie area is that there's the Texas Trust CU Theater. And at the Texas Trust, they have different events, right? So last year, I took my mom to go see Frankie Beverly and Maze live. And of course, he likes wearing his all white with his white cap. So that's all you saw in there. I think I even have some footage of me wearing my all white with her all white. But it was just a great time, just experiencing that, because they had different bands there as well. Got to see Cameo. There were some other ones too, I'm forgetting, but definitely great experience. Not only do they do music there, but you also can get live comedy shows as well. So another thing that me and my wife did this year, we saw Cat Williams live. Now this is Cat Williams fresh off of his Club Shay Shay interview. So it was a lot of demand. Cat went up there, did his thing. We had a great time. My wife was pregnant. I was just hoping she didn't have the baby from all that laughing she was doing there. But just another option that Grand Prairie has. Like, you don't really have to go outside of Grand Prairie to have adult fun, which is another pro. Adults can have fun, kids can have fun. It's so many different options, and that's what I really like about the Grand Prairie area. And our fifth pro for today will be how the city continues to grow. Now, I say that because some of the cities here in Dallas or Dallas County, they're kind of already built out, or they've already got everything established and they're not really growing. Grand Prairie continues to grow, from entertainment to housing to just different varieties of ways that it continues to grow. Now, even with the housing, there's still been a lot of new construction homes here in Grand Prairie. Some of these homes are just spectacular. Great builders, great lots. The floor plans are open, light and bright. So it's definitely some phenomenal options. And as always, if you're thinking about moving to the Grand Prairie area, my contact information is down below. Me and my team would love to assist you. So just keep that in mind. If you're thinking about this Grand Prairie as a whole, it's growing, it's evolving, and that's definitely a pro here in Grand Prairie. Okay, so we've been talking about all these pros, and I get it. There are a lot of pros. I didn't even mention all the pros in Grand Prairie, but we got a good idea for the pros in Grand Prairie. Let's talk about some of the cons. Now, one of the things you gotta factor in is that with this being a city that has so many amenities, that's being one of the largest cities in Dallas County, there's gonna be a lot more traffic. So for example, if you wanna go to Epic Central on a Friday or a Saturday, just know that the parking is gonna be tough. You wanna get there early because it's gonna be tough. There's definitely been times where we got there a little late and we had to circle that parking lot about 4 or 5 times and wait and, are you leaving? Are you leaving? Those type of situations. So you definitely want to make sure that you factor that in. So another one of the cons, what kind of plays off of that, is also if you want to go to some of these restaurants, you need to reserve them in advance. Do not think you're just going to pull up at Fedora on a Friday or Saturday night and just walk in and get a table. That's not how this works. In fact, every time me and my wife go out to enjoy one of these restaurants in Grand Prairie, we make these reservations at least a week or 2 in advance, because we want to make sure that when we get there, we can go ahead and sit down, order, have a good conversation, enjoy ourselves, and not have to wait for 30 minutes to maybe up to an hour just to sit down and have a good dinner together. So our last con for today with Grand Prairie, Texas is that, there's a lot of people in Grand Prairie. There's actually over 204,000 people just in Grand Prairie. So it depends on what type of vibe you're looking for, right? Because there's definitely, Texas is a huge state. So there's so many different cities where you might want to have more of a slower pace, small town feel. Everybody knows everybody. That's not Grand Prairie. Do not come here thinking it's that, because it's not. You definitely have a lot to do here, and it attracts a lot of people here. So it really just depends, like I said, what type of atmosphere are you looking to be in? If you want something a little bit slower paced, there's other cities that I can help refer you to. Well, hey, that wraps up today's video about the pros and the cons of Grand Prairie, Texas. If you took anything away from this video or want to share your experience about living or playing in the Grand Prairie area, go ahead and drop me a comment down below. Also, if you're thinking about moving to the Grand Prairie area, no matter if it's 7 days or 7 months from now, my team and I would love to help you make your next move, your best move, here in Grand Prairie, Texas. My contact information is in the description below. Thanks again for watching this video. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.